Yo, I got a Frost double IPA, double Ponyboy. So Ponyboy is their Citra Mosaic IPA, and this is just a double version, I guess. Haven't had this one before, canned 8 days ago. I had a really great batch of Plush last fall, and then some double Shush that I wasn't a huge fan of. And Lush is usually a good one, kind of mild. So I'm hoping good things for this one. I have had regular Ponyboy, but that was like several years ago. So we shall see. Very hazy. Quite carbonated too. And it's got a little bit of a darker color, but I guess Frost's beers kind of tend to be a little bit more of a dark orange, kind of a dense appearance. So it's very, very, very hazy. This is basically murky. Smells pretty good. Hits all the Citra Mosaic notes. But I noticed that the Frost beers have a pretty strong, like, sweet cereal note to them. Like, it smells almost like some kind of sweetened breakfast cereal. But without a lot of the weird fruit flavorings. I mean, I guess it's fruit. It's definitely fruity because of the hops, but I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit like Fruity Pebbles. It's peachy and pineapple-y. Those are the two big things that I get from, Citra Mosaic combos a lot. A little bit of like purple grape flavor or aroma. It smells like it's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, kind of a berry type thing. I guess that's oftentimes when I say purple drink or grape, it's more like the berry qualities you get from Simcoe and Mosaic. But it stops short of blueberry, I feel like. Yeah, pretty sweet, but a really thick body. I mean, just looking at it, it looks like it's real thick. I'm not getting much green or bitterness at all. Very, very, very low on the bitterness. I think that's kind of Frost's style. I don't know if they do a lot of hopping, in the finished beer where you get more straight up green hop aroma and flavor. Well, yeah, if you want something that's just really sweet, tropical, and berry notes, and yeah, it follows the aroma, the flavor, and all that. Pretty good beer, but I think I liked Plush more because that was like this, but it had a little bit more bitterness, and from like maybe using Centennial hops, it had a little bit of green pine that I like a little bit of. But this one is just all juicy fruit. Very soft feel though. It almost has like that sweet yeastiness and the soft feel like Treehouse. I think that's why people like Frost a lot. It's quite thick, but I'm not getting hop burn, even though it's with all that texture, thickness, and haze. You expect some burn, Trillium type burn, but I'm not getting it. It's very mild and easy to drink, and that's definitely what I think about Lush. This might be a little bit denser than that. With near silky feel. Yeah, it's very nice. But I wish I had a little bit more potent bitterness or something like that, especially at 8 days old. I feel like they probably don't do any hot boiling at all. They don't do much, finished beer dry hopping. They probably do a lot of whirlpool and fermenting in the fermenters. So you get that whole biotransformation that kind of helps to blow off some of the green qualities from the hops and turn all of these chemical compounds in the hops and into often a more of a tropical and fruity experience. Pretty big aroma. Yeah. A couple years ago, I would have been going crazy over this. It's not as boring as some IPAs that are really sweet, but they don't have the nice mouthfeel and they don't have fruitiness. This doesn't just taste like, generic candy and birthday cake. It's got some actual fruitiness going on and juiciness. But honestly, right now, I wouldn't give it much more than a 4, even though it is very good. And I can understand your tastes wanting to give this a 4.5 or something. There aren't any problems with this beer, I would say. I would just blend it with something that's got a little bit more bitterness and dankness going on. But a very nice beer. I guess it's recommended.